What up? It's your boy, the Incredible Man. And yes, I am back at it again. And this is Beastars, chapters 125, 126, and 127. And I apologize that I'm super late yet again when I took a mini hiatus. But my camera actually broke. And I'm waiting on them to either send me another one or repair the one that broke. But as of right now, I'm back to using my phone. And there's no problems with that, man. I've used my phone from the very beginning to start my YouTube channel. And we're back at it again. So let's get into it. Chapter 125, a monster's threatening letter with a noshi attached. I don't know what a noshi, I don't know. Can new values of marriage tear down the species wall? The interspecies marriage rate is increasing yearly. Huh. So then we see like an animal, there's like just a news clipping, and like there's a chart of it steady rising with interspecial marriages. The times are changing, I guess. I can't imagine this happening when we were younger. The new generation is becoming more flexible. It's probably none of my concern. My Haru is a smart girl. She is, but at the same time, she has a legacy. Dear, sorry, but could you pass the circular notice to the house next door? So her dad's walking out. He sees Legacy and Haru together. No. This is okay. Okay. Calm down. This is my shift. This is my shift schedule. I work at Tuesdays to Sundays. Okay, here's my schedule. Now we'll get to know when we're available. Oh wow. And then her dad's just looking. He's like, geez, it's so inconvenient that I have to call your apartment phone. Why'd you have to get rid of your cell phone, Lego? Lego C-kun. And then her dad, he dropped his umbrella. He's so, Haru, what are you doing? Hey, Haru. Hey, Daddy. Is he a friend of yours? And then Legacy look, Daddy. Yes. Yes. My name is Legacy, the Gray Wolf. He's my junior by a year. We're friends. We were friends back in high school. Well, good evening to you. So, you two were talking in the rain? Say, Haru, why don't you get him inside our house? We've got dinner ready. And Legacy's looking like, what? And then Haru's no. Come on, Daddy. Quit with the polite act. No, it's okay. Legacy-kun has plans already. I'll be glad to. His tail's just a wagging. And Haru's like, she's like, of course Legacy-kun took it at face value. Like, of course. my what an unexpected visitor. So Legacy's in here just eating, and he's happy-go-lucky. He's looking. You can eat with those, dude. So her brothers and everybody. Hey, Oni-chan. I'm sorry, we don't have chopsticks for big visitors. You'll have a hard time using those, won't you? Oh no, I can use these, no problem. Thanks for treating me to dinner. This is fun. I only agreed to come here because I thought it'd be rude to refuse. But now I'm thinking it was even more rude to come here. Probably so. This cup's like a sake cup. I can't imagine Haru would want to know his schedule if they're really old friends. That said, I don't think I can pry any further. Nah, it's best to leave it alone. All the herbivores in this house are scared. Too scared to pry into the youngest child's relationship with the wolf and our dinner table. They're just gonna ignore it and keep on going. My mom is a great cook. Eat all you like, Legacy-kun. It would really help. I made too much food. So these are so-called one-plate meals. They look so warm and elaborate. We have snap pea and lettuce miso soup, rice, dandelion green otashi, bamboo shoot with spring vegetables. I mean, I'm not big on vegetables, but I mean, I do eat the occasional here and there, but that meal sounds very nice. Pictures of Haru-chan and her siblings, her handicrafts and drawings. I heard that herbivores are more family-oriented than carnivores. Because of an innate desire to protect themselves from the carnivores of the outside world. In that case, I might as well be a monster that's invading their home. Wow. Okay. in effeminate mode for who knows why. Okay. Wow. Oh, Legacy, he's in an effeminate mode, like getting all nice. Oh, wow. This is delicious. It has a gentle taste. Glad you like it. Even though it's just vegetables, you're not a picky eater, are you? Oh, we canines like the very act of eating. We'll eat anything. No, don't say that. Then he realizes what he said. He's like, no, vegetables. I mean, vegetables. I mean, and look at Haru's face. Good. Must be why you're so big. Yeah, that's how all meals should be. You should learn from him, Haru. You haven't grown at all since fourth grade. I've grown 3 centimeters, Mom. Besides, there isn't a single rabbit in this house who isn't a total pipsqueak. I see. They aren't family oriented because of their self-preservation instincts. They just simply love Haru-chan. If I could actually have a future with her, with my record, then I'd like to make a family as happy as this one. Wow. Dude, like just thinking about it, because like now we're diving into a whole lot more of the interspecial relationships and stuff going on in the actual world of Beastars, and we see that Legacy and Haru are actually trying to make a actual relationship. I know I'm saying actual a lot, but they're actually trying to make a real relationship with each other, and they're thinking, well, Legacy's thinking about the future, and they're trying to make plans to meet with each other and hang out and keep up with each other's schedule. So they're actually really progressing towards a real relationship. And after everything we learned with some of the other stuff, I feel like it's gonna be okay, but then there's also a lot of problems that could come with it. I've spent most of my life hurting myself, which led me to become an ex-convict and dropping out of school. I never cared about how I did things as long as I did as I pleased. It was easy to carry out my convictions when I was all alone. Yeah, he's got to think about Haru now because they're in a semi-relationship, so like your actions has to be thought out now. Legacy-kun, please stay good friends with Haru. Well, yeah, I will. Thank you for treating me to dinner. See you later, Legacy-kun. For most of dinner time, Haru-chan's dad eyes met with mine. Legacy-kun, it's still raining quite a bit. Why don't I drive you over to the train station? Oh, okay. Look at Legacy inside the car. Is her dad kind of picking up on something? I'm very grateful and really, really sorry. Hey, well, I forgot my car was specially made for small animals. Sorry if you're feeling cramped. Well, that's just plain rude. What? Do you see those patrol officers? They've been looking at us for quite a while. Ignoramuses. Oh, okay, I see you. They must think that you're threatening. They must think that you're threatening me just because you're a wolf and I'm a rabbit. I'm in love with your daughter. No! Why? Why would you say? Oh. Her dad was just getting the concept of actually liking you as a person because, you seem very different from most carnivores, which you are, and that could be inhabited with the part of, this part Komodo dragon. But he was, Legacy, no. I'm in love with your daughter. Does this count as being threatening? Okay, well, this boy, he picked up his shoes properly. He listened to all our ramblings. He did his utmost best to hide his fangs and claws, and he made good eye contact with me. Is it those little things that made him get Haru's smile all to himself? Thanks a lot for the ride. Legacy-kun, come again sometime. Okay, that could have went one or two ways. It could have went the way that it's actually turning out to be, which is a good thing. Her dad sees that Legacy is very respectable, and he's a nice young man. Or it could have went totally different, and he was like, no, you can't date my daughter. You're a carnivore. Interspecial relationship is such a weird thing. And I love how Haru included that into this chapter, because at the beginning of this chapter, we see Haru's dad reading the newspaper about interspecial relationships, and then he see Haru and Legacy together. He's a little worried what's going on, and they just say that they're friends. They have dinner, and Legacy tells him that he's in love with his daughter, and he thinks about all the stuff that Legacy done during dinner, and he was so mannerable and everything. And now he was like, come again sometime. Dude, that is great, man. We'll have a big pair of chopsticks ready for you. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I love this manga so much. It's after his short male-to-male talk with Haru's father. I can't talk, man. After his short male-to-male talk with Haru's father, Legacy thought, I'm a lone wolf no more. That is good. That is some kind of good, man. That is good. That is good. Let's go to chapter 126. Dude, I'm in love. I am in love. I find myself just so engaged in every chapter. And chapters like these the most. Like, don't get me wrong, like the exciting chapters where stuff actually takes place and happens, like with like action and fights and graphic stuff, it's totally fine, and I love that as well. But I love the manga as a whole when chapters like this are evident, and it was just Haru, Legacy, and her family having a nice dinner. Legacy talking to Haru's dad, and that's the entire chapter. It progressed, but it was a nice, realistic type. Man, that was good. Okay, chapter 126. A devil's prayer is a premonition of bad luck. Oh, dude, that is nice. That is such a nice title. See, I tell you every time, man, these chapter titles are fantastic. Listen, we're not dealing with an ordinary gazelle. We're dealing with a hybrid. Look. Yeah, Marin, ain't it? This dude. Okay. The top half is the head of a gazelle, and the bottom half is that of a leopard. Quite distinctive. Have any of the investigation teams found anything relating to the half-breed criminal named Marin? Look at his face. It's easy to imagine that he's taunting every investigator in this room. He's taunting all of y'all, okay? And just so we're clear, the Beastar is listening to this very meeting. Land investigation leader, air investigation leader, and underground investigation leader. Dude, that is epic. See, that just goes to another greatness that is Haru's mindset, man, because you have a mole doing the underground, an eagle leading the air, and probably like some kind of dog leading the land, and then you see like a bat in the air investigation leader's background. So like that's so, I love like how the world, we all know like they can walk on two legs and they're animals and everything, and that's cool, and we love that, and so many other things and aspects in this manga, but just this moment right here is so memorable. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many moments in Beastars that's so memorable. And, like, if it was just in a regular manga with, like, human people, it'd kind of be in the foreground. Like, you wouldn't really, like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. But, like, it's going to be memorable because, like, you have an eagle leading the air investigation leader team, and then you have bats in the background that's going to be doing it at night. So it's so cool. But, you know, I digress. Superintendent General. My team tracks down criminals with the scent of their species, but in this case, we need to find out the carnivore-herbivore ratio of his scent. Oh, that makes sense because he's got two distinct smells. My team tracks down criminals through air sightings, and with the information we would have to single him out from the gazelle population. My team finds criminals by tracking down the vibrations they make with their feet, but since this is an unprecedented case, we need to research his DNA. Good grief. You're all really on top of things when you're making excuses. That's true. The Beastar, I'd hope the teams would have moved their legs as good as their mouths. I gave them my job to test them out, but I guess their incompetence is going to make it more complicated than it already is. The family registers show no families with a gazelle leopard hybrid. We must report Marin to the media and launch a full-scale investigation. I mean, that could help. And it could also have him do more extreme things because now, you know, he worked in the shadows. And now if y'all bring him to the light, he's going to be even more on edge than he was when he was hiding in the shadows. So now he has to do something crazy and attack somebody on the street. I'm just guessing. I'm sorry, but you should refrain from reporting this to the media. Right, that was my mindset. Minister of Beast Harmony? We're entering an era of carnivore-herbivore marriages and friendships. What will happen if the media knows about the savage nature of hybrids? That's true. I didn't think about it like that aspect. I thought that like it would make him more volatile and to just go out and randomly kill people. But I didn't think about it like that because there's such of an increase with interspecies relationships and marriages, and then you're going to put out on the broadcast and all over the world that there's a hybrid out here killing people that came from interspecies marriage. So that could have a positive or a negative effect. Okay, yeah, I can see that. So yeah, I think you should definitely hold out. Your ministry has hidden too much information from the media. We must have consideration for all animals. Consideration, that might as well be the new keyword for this era. You're all buried in a big pile of consideration. Consideration, 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 garbage. You damn cops will never punish true evil like that. That's true. I bet oh dang, he put a hole in that wall. I bet those bastards will go eat meat in the back alley market when the day is over. I'll catch the criminal myself. He hung up. I believe we have just angered the Beastar. Yafasama, your thigh hurts only because you're getting old. Good to know. You guys have no consideration whatsoever. Even if you look young, you are 51 years old. Please don't overexert yourself. Yeah, Yafa, you're not young anymore. Shall we make improvements to your thigh supporters? They're protectors, and I won't need them for my infiltration that's in 2 days. I'd prefer not to blame my age, but I can't deny that my body is declining. I'm going to have a hard time doing this by myself. I told you a couple chapters back that I feel like he was getting ready to groom Legacy to take over as the Beastar. Now, Legacy has what is it called? Anyway, he has a misdemeanor charge or whatever for eating Lewis's foot. I can't remember what it's called. But with someone like the Beastar and the other police officers and the chiefs and stuff, that could easily be expunged or hidden in the records and not be made known to the public. Okay, let's go, man. I'm going to have a hard time doing this by myself. I don't have a successor for the Beastar title. So what am I supposed to do? Then he looks and sees Legacy's fangs. I'm telling you, man. If Legacy becomes the Beastar, that is going to be epic because it's going to open the world to new possibilities. A hybrid that's a Beastar, someone that he ate meat, but like he doesn't eat meat. He sacrificed his fangs. Oh, so much. Legacy's like the most wonderful character ever. But if he was to become Beastar, that would just elevate him 10 times. Okay. So he looks at Legacy's fame, then we jump straight to a picture of Legacy. Just one more customer and then I'm done for the day. I need to get back as soon as possible. I don't want to make the manager mad. So Legacy, he trips on something? Okay, then he falls, but he catches the food. Good. The Wakami udon is safe. That was a close call. I was going to pass you if you landed on your feet, but you landed on your back to save your udon. You're quite hard to judge, kid. I told you, didn't I tell you? I knew it. It just screamed in my mind that Legacy would be the perfect example for a new modern era Beastar. Let's go, man. Yeah, for son. Long time no see, Legacy-kun. Did you grow back your permanent teeth? I've been wearing dentures since the last time we met. What are you doing here? Did you trip me with that wire? Yes, I was testing your physical capacity. Well, your responsibility capacity earns a passing grade at least. Jeez, you need to stop doing dangerous things, okay? You need to stop. If I ruined any of my deliveries, my salary would be cut, and that's a matter of life or death for me, okay? I am broke. You can keep jogging for chump change, or you could do something that's a lot better. Can you help me, Legacy? Didn't I tell you? I knew it. I knew it. If you can, I'll give you $10 million in advance. Man, okay, it's dangerous for one, but I don't know if I can afford to turn that down. $10 million. You got a job. I'm your guy. You looking for some help? I'm there. $10 million in advance, man. Come on. And if you get the job done, I'll give you another $20 million. Not bad, right? Where do I sign up for this job? I refuse. I'm already well off. I refuse. I'm already well off with my 6 days a week part-time job. I'm sorry, but you should ask someone else. Am I really that scary to you? I'm done doing dangerous work. I don't want to worry the animals in my life. I just thought about this. That they showed the picture of Gosha, but Yafa knows that Legacy has Haru in his life. He had his little mice spying for him. Okay, I'm going to support her. He prioritized his private life just like his grandfather. What an annoying trait to inherit. Damn brat. but that begs the question: why does this family always overwhelm me with assurance and hope? Legacy-kun, show me how untainted you are in this society. Wow. I can't get rid of that scar on your face, but if you agree to help me, I can get rid of your absurd criminal record. Didn't I tell you? I told you. I know I'm saying this a lot, but I'm just saying. Huh? My record. Can you really do that? Gosha, if you don't mind, I'm going to borrow your grandson. So is it going to be Yafa and Legacy versus Marin? Oh, that's going to be good. Okay, let's go to 127. Man. Okay. We are getting to the good. Okay, 127. Spots like a mystical beast under a disco ball. These titles, they are fantastic. Okay. Top class carnivores have no interest in eating meat, especially the females. Okay, well, that's nice to know. Who is she? Okay. I, Utsuki, am a jackal and the president of a company. When I'm going through a business deal or an important meeting, I secretly receive shit like this. Okay. Meats, breast, stomach, and back. I stopped being meat hungry in my 20s. Besides, I never liked the idea of destroying my stomach and getting fat because of some violent desire to consume nutrients. Oh, dang. Ma'am, here's your schedule for Saturday. Your dinner party with the executives has been arranged to be in a Chinese restaurant in the back alley market. Again with the back alley market. Oh, to hell with that. I hate eating there. Those execs never pay for the food, and all the carnivores who go there are a bunch of unsanitary, vulgar, meat-hungry degenerates. Is she going to bump into Legacy or Marin? I feel like she's probably going to bump into Legacy. Those males must think they can win me over with the back alley market's meat, changing the restaurant. Yes, ma'am. Where do you want to eat tonight? Tonight, let me think. I'm going to drink alone tonight. I must drink. Yes, ma'am. It's 11. I think I'm drunk enough. Okay. There's an event that I've been frequenting to since the end of the month. I go to the same cafe and I say the same password to the same clerk. 1 mixed red juice, please. Go downstairs, get my alcohol level tested, get sniffed to be verified as a member, open the door. Is this a sex club? And get into the night mask party. A secret party for high-class animals. I'll get changed now. Today I'll wear a zebra mask. In here, okay, so a lot of women are in here too. You can abandon your... Oh, wow. I knew it. You can abandon your species, wear a mask, and be anything you want. The dress code calls for semi-formal clothes and a mask that hides your species. Rentals are okay. If a carnivore wants to wear a herbivore mask, they must get themselves drunk to keep their predatory instincts in check. Drinking really makes you lose sense of your claws and fangs. It's a precaution. That's a nice mask you got there. Cute dress, too. I think this female's an actual zebra. Oh, wow. Is that a dog mask you're wearing? Looks good. It's a dog, all right. If you want to play the part of a zebra, you ought to look the part, too. Going to draw you some stripes. No one treats me like this. I'm the president of a company. That tickles. But you don't hate it, do you? No one looks at me. No one looks at me like a would-be predator. Okay. No one adheres to the customs of heterosexuality. Oh, you smell like booze. You really are a carnivore. Don't be mean. You're so cute, and your breasts look so pretty. Jeez. Okay. First of all, we get into the real territory up in here in Beastars now. Okay. Here's payback. These two guys sitting there, they look like they're very uncomfortable. You didn't tell me how wild this party was going to be. That's legacy. That's legacy in Jaffa. That's legacy in Jaffa. That's legacy. Okay, you didn't tell me how wild this party was going to be. This is like illegal. I told him that whispering isn't allowed. Infiltrations. I thought I made everything clear in our meeting. Maybe this kid just isn't ready. Wow. Okay. So we're going back an hour earlier. We're going to find the criminal in a party. That's right. We're dealing with a leopard gazelle hybrid. He's a male in his 20s or 30s, and he's our target. The Tusk Trade is acting as a sponsor for the recently popular night mask party to gain assets. The bottom half of his face is a leopard, but the top half is gazelle, and he's got small pupils. If he's sponsoring the mask party, he will show himself. I want you to help me find him. A carnivore-herbivore hybrid, huh? Is he a bad guy? I want your help with this mission because I know you're in a romantic relationship with a rabbit. Legacy's looking like, what? I want to see what kind of animal is given life from a carnivore and a herbivore's love. And then you'll have to decide if you really want me to erase your criminal record so you can marry your partner. He's got a point. I guess Jaffa's son knows everything about me. Now it's time to focus. The carnivores are drunk and the herbivores seek excitement. These grown-ups are freed from their species-bound barriers. It's possible that they might engage in something more terrible than predation. That's what it was. He had a predation case. Okay. Don't let this immoral and unethical party swallow you up. Dude, I want to read another chapter, but like I made it my statement to do 3. 127. We went to a sex party. Oh, Paro, you wonderful genius. Dude, I cannot wait to dive into the next couple chapters, man, because I feel like every time we read Beastars, there's just so much to engulf and so much to be entangled with, because now we know that Jaffa has teamed up with Legacy to take down Marin, and he told Legacy he's going to give him $10 million in advance and $20 million upon completion of the job. And then we see Legacy kind of dealing with some things because Jaffa also guaranteed to expunge his record once he helps him with the case. And Legacy is going to use that to possibly marry Haru because he doesn't have the predation case, the predation hanging over his head, so he can marry another species. And the fun thing about it is because in chapter 125, we see Legacy talking and having a wonderful conversation with Haru's family, and then we transition into the second episode and we see the ins and outs of the investigation going on searching for Marin. And then like it just tied all together so well, like in the theme of what we were doing. Relationship, interspecial relationship, and then you have someone like Marin that's the hybrid of an interspecial relationship, and then Legacy and Jaffa ending up in the sex club to find out about Marin. Dude, I love it, and I feel like we're getting to the nitty gritty, man. We're getting into some stuff, and I know you guys were talking about all of this right now because this is the current arc that's like everybody that's already caught up. This is the current arc. So now I'm super intrigued to kind of zoom through this and kind of understand where we're going now, man, because I am in love. This is your boy, Incredible. Do not forget to smash the like button so you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them, and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Boy, man, this was great. Peace out.
I cannot complain because today, I'm doing my thing, I stay my lane, and fight through the